Today might be one of the big days for Palantir. The Pentagon just dropped something massive. They finally did it. And this could push the Palantir price to new heights. Analysts are dropping their signals. One analyst leaked Palantir price for next week. A potential 100 times push might be possible. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Palantir just reminded everyone why it's the king of AI stocks. A few days ago, the price took a little dip, cooling off around the mid-80s. And for a moment, investors were holding their breath. Some even started to panic, thinking the hype was fading. But just like that, Palantir flipped the script. Today, the stock came roaring back, climbing fast and even pushing into the 90s again. The energy completely shifted. Fear turned into excitement, hesitation into confidence. The bullish momentum is real, and analysts aren't holding back either. Big signals are dropping, and the sentiment is stronger than ever. And just to add fuel to the fire, one analyst stepped in and broke down exactly what's happening on the charts. He pointed out a strong bullish engulfing pattern, showing how buyers completely took control. Not only that, but the stock just closed back above a key moving average, a big sign that momentum is shifting up again. Now there's real potential for this to keep climbing and fill that higher gap. The technicals are lining up perfectly. Everything about this chart is screaming bullish, and if this momentum keeps up, we could be in for another big run. And here's the thing. Before we dive deeper, did you know something huge just happened today? Remember all the buzz and speculation about Palantir possibly landing a deal with the Pentagon? Or even getting involved with Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency? Well, guess what? The Pentagon just dropped a massive bombshell about this. Curious about what they revealed? Don't worry, I'll break it all down later in the video. But first, another solid info has just been dropped. One analyst just pointed out that Palantir has found solid support way up in the clouds and looks primed to push even higher, potentially aiming for an all-time high. But here's the thing. While the momentum is strong, smart traders are watching carefully. If this stock holds above 85 by the end of the month, we could be looking at a serious move toward $125 in the coming weeks. The setup is there, the charts are flashing green, and if this plays out, things could get very exciting. And if that wasn't enough to fuel the hype, another analyst just broke down how Palantir's technology is straight up changing the game for companies trying to boost efficiency. One of the biggest highlights, its partnership with Parexel is making serious waves in healthcare. We're talking massive reductions in delays, better accuracy, and a way smoother decision-making process during critical trial phases. Instead of relying on slow manual methods, Palantir's Foundry and AIP are turning clinical data management into a cutting-edge AI-powered machine. This means faster approvals, quicker safety analyses, and a real impact on getting new therapies to market faster than ever before. And here's where it gets interesting. If Palantir can bring this kind of efficiency to healthcare, what's stopping it from doing the same for, say, government operations? Could this be exactly the kind of tech Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency needs? The idea isn't far-fetched, and if a deal like that ever happens, you can bet the stock would skyrocket. With all this momentum, the long-term potential here is looking stronger by the day. Investors are watching closely, and if Palantir keeps proving itself like this, the upside could be huge. Now here's the crazy part. Speaking of partnerships, the Pentagon just dropped an absolute bombshell that could send Palantir's stock flying to new heights. After all the speculation, it's finally happening. Palantir has officially teamed up with the U.S. Army for Project Convergence Capstone, a massive military initiative focused on bringing cutting-edge technology into modern warfare. And let's be real, when the Pentagon starts leaning on your tech, you know you're playing in the big leagues. This whole project is about making the military faster, smarter, and more connected. Palantir's software is at the core of it, acting as the digital backbone that links everything together. From AI-driven intelligence to real-time battlefield tracking, it's giving the Army a serious edge. Imagine soldiers, commanders, and entire units all seeing the same live updates, instantly adjusting strategies, and making rapid-fire decisions with pinpoint accuracy. That's the level of efficiency we're talking about. And it doesn't stop there. Palantir's platform is also transforming how military forces track targets, manage resources, and even execute missions in high-risk zones. It's taking battlefield coordination to an entirely new level, ensuring the Army stays ahead in the modern era of warfare. But here's where things get really interesting. With Palantir proving its worth on the military side, what does this mean for other government sectors? If its technology can streamline battlefield operations, Couldn't it also bring that same efficiency to, say, Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency? It's not a stretch to think Palantir could land an even bigger deal down the road. And if that happens, well, let's just say the stock price would be looking at a whole new level. And here's what's really exciting. One analyst also made a bold prediction about where Palantir's price could be heading. He believes this stock has the potential to explode 100 times from where it is right now. That's not just a little growth, that's life-changing. According to him, Palantir isn't just another tech company. It's on track to become the foundation of Western civilization itself, scaling at a speed no one's fully grasping yet. And if that's the case, then this stock is still in its early days. The real run? It might just be getting started. Now, let's connect the dots. With Palantir locking in major government deals, like this massive partnership with the US Army, the fundamentals are only getting stronger. This isn't hype. This is real-world adoption, proving that Palantir's tech is becoming an essential part of critical operations. When you have the Pentagon relying on your software for national defense, you know you've built something powerful. And analysts are already eyeing the next big move. Some are predicting that Palantir's price could surge even higher next week, riding the momentum of these game-changing deals. If 100 times growth is really on the table, we're talking about a future where Palantir is sitting at 900 per share. That's the kind of move that doesn't just make headlines. It creates millionaires. Think about what that means. People who invest now could see their entire financial future transform. Palantir itself is changing the AI game, but in the process, it might just change lives too. Looking at the long-term picture, it's becoming clearer by the day. Palantir is gearing up for a future that could be absolutely massive. And to really grasp just how big this could get, let's take a moment to reflect on what one of Palantir's architects recently said in a tweet. He laid it out in the simplest yet most powerful way. AI isn't just a tool, it's becoming a new labor force. He explained that with AI and Palantir, we're essentially creating a brain, one that can think, process, and execute tasks just like human workers. And here's the key part. This AI brain isn't just assisting labor, it's becoming labor itself. This is a shift unlike anything we've seen before. Now connect that to where Palantir stands today. This isn't some distant, futuristic concept. Palantir is already proving how its AI-driven platforms can revolutionize industries, from healthcare to military defense. It's securing major government contracts, integrating AI into real-world operations, and making companies run way more efficiently. This isn't just about making businesses smarter. It's about redefining how work itself gets done. And the market is starting to wake up to this reality. With Palantir's stock already gaining momentum and major analysts eyeing even bigger price targets, this could just be the beginning of something historic. If AI truly becomes the next great labor force, and Palantir remains at the center of it all, we could be looking at a company that's not just valuable, it's essential. And when a stock becomes essential, that's when things get really exciting. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you're curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video.
Things get completely out of control. While the chart is still red, it is a pure distraction. The on-chain data tells completely different things. BlackRock, Coinbase, and behind the scenes. Moves that will be discussed in this video might change your perspective on Shiba Inu entirely. But what am I talking about? And why should you be excited? Well, let me explain. Shiba Inu has taken another dip in its price over the past 24 hours. It is quite noteworthy that this marks the third consecutive day of struggles for Shiba Inu's value. Interestingly, the primary reason behind Shiba Inu's decline isn't directly related to Shiba Inu itself or its development team. Instead, it is the ever-influential Bitcoin that is at play. Given Shiba Inu's tendency to closely follow Bitcoin's price trajectory, any shifts in the world of Bitcoin tend to have a significant impact on Shiba Inu's value. We won't dive deep into the intricacies of Bitcoin's movements today, as there's a lot of pressing Shiba Inu news to cover. However, it's worth noting that today, BlackRock has seen another absence of Bitcoin inflows. for the third consecutive day. Meanwhile, Grayscale appears to be actively offloading its Bitcoin holdings. And it's actually super crazy and surprising. Right after the Bitcoin ETF approval in the United States, BlackRock saw more than 70 days of inflow streak. And now, when it first saw zero inflows 2 days ago, people were shocked and panicked. But if that panic was huge, can you imagine what panic is now, as it is the third day in a row of zero inflows? Investors might be hitting the panic button, selling off assets and anxiously monitoring the market, fearing further downturns, losing confidence in the entire crypto market. It is very strange, and a lot of investors are now speculating what is going on. Because this is not something common for BlackRock, as we can see with its 70-day inflow streak. While 1 day of zero inflows might make some sense somehow, BlackRock is still a very strong investor. Though still, the reason behind that is unknown. But 3 days of zero inflows? This really makes us think that something is wrong. The number 0 is what's interesting. This is not an inflow, and not an outflow but 0, which is something that makes us scratching our heads why. So, what could be the reasons behind this anomaly? Well, it could be due to various factors such as institutional investors reallocating their funds, regulatory uncertainty, or perhaps a strategic move by BlackRock itself. However, with it being precise, it makes us think that this is not investors, but some move from BlackRock instead. It really doesn't look like natural human behavior to stay precisely at 0. Typically, there's some fluctuation, even if it's slight, either positive or negative. But to remain at 0 for 3 consecutive days seems intentional, suggesting a deliberate action from BlackRock, rather than a result of investors' natural behavior. But without concrete information, it's all speculation at this point. But anyway, this is the reason why. Bitcoin keeps dumping for the third day in a row, pulling Shiba Inu and the entire crypto market along with it. However, Shiba Inu's price is still up 41% within the weekly time frame, as we might remember. Shiba Inu price soared 53% rally between April 19 and April 22 after the team's $12 million fundraise announcement got Shiba Inu off to a positive start. With the last 3 days, Shiba Inu has retraced 10% towards, cutting its weekly gains to 41%. But interestingly, recent trends observed in the derivatives markets suggest that bulls are still on the prowl for more gains. And if bulls are still on the prowl for more gains, that is all that matters. Short-time fluctuations, especially if they are not because of Shiba Inu itself, but the broad crypto space, don't matter that much. Think of it like this. If you're on a road trip and you hit a few bumps along the way due to traffic or road conditions, it doesn't change your destination or the overall success of your trip. Similarly, if the broader market is down and the broader crypto market experiences fluctuations due to factors outside of Shiba Inu's control, it doesn't change the long-term potential of Shiba Inu as long as the underlying demand and bullish sentiment remain intact. Looking beyond the Shiba Inu's 10% price correction in the last 3 days, the broader meme coin markets have been on a tear this week. In a bid to front-run Shiba Inu's next recovery phase, speculative traders have been mounting new futures contracts at a disproportionate rate compared to the price trend. This is very important. Shiba Inu's price is expected to bounce back, as it indicates that despite short-term setbacks, there's significant optimism and confidence in the potential for Shiba Inu's price to bounce back. When traders are actively engaging in futures contracts, it suggests they're betting on a bullish future for Shiba Inu. This increased activity can further fuel positive sentiment and potentially drive the price upward in the near term. And here's something you should understand. CoinGlass Open Interest Metric monitors the total value of active futures contracts for a specific currency asset. At the beginning of the week, Shiba Inu's open interest was at $51 million. However, the latest data reveals a significant increase, with Shiba Inu open interest climbing by $23 million since April 19th, reaching $75 million as of now. Notably, this marks a robust 45% growth in Shiba Inu open interest within the weekly time frame, surpassing the 41% price growth of Shiba Inu. When open interest surpasses price growth, it reflects a strong trend in Shiba Inu's open interest. The trend is a strong bullish sentiment among speculative traders. Firstly, a surge in open interest indicates increasing participation and interest from traders, showcasing their confidence in the asset's future price potential. This surge in trading activity can contribute to higher liquidity and trading volumes, thereby supporting upward price movements. Secondly, when open interest grows at a faster rate than prices, it suggests that traders are accumulating long positions or implementing hedging strategies, anticipating further price appreciation. Therefore, this substantial $23 million increase in Shiba Inu open interest could serve as a precursor to another upward movement, potentially pushing Shiba Inu towards the 403 price milestone in the near future. But now you might wonder, why is there such growing excitement among Shiba Inu investors? Well, it was just revealed that Shibarium, which is one of the most important elements of Shiba Inu, is set to undergo a hard fork. Now, for those who might not be familiar with Shiba Inu is a trading platform that is used to trade in the market. In the case of Shibarium, this hard fork is aimed at improving the experience of the community and developers. According to the notification, the upcoming technical advancement for Shibarium will be a transformative upgrade that brings to life a variety of functionalities, specifically intended to improve user experience and further empower innovators. And realizing that Shibarium's hard fork adds credibility to investment prospects, it shifts the focus from pure speculation to solid groundwork, providing reassurance to investors and attracting those seeking substance over hype. Further confirmation comes from a recent post by early Bitcoin advocate Da Vinci Jeremy, who drew the public's attention to Shiba Inu, hinting that Shiba Inu is about to experience something significant. And notably, Satoshi Kusama reacted with a cryptic response with an image. According to Kusama's response, the lady in the image gestured in agreement with Jeremy's speculation about Shiba Inu. This suggests that Kusama is confident of an imminent rally for the canine-themed token. Diving further, we'll find that an eye-opening $1.50 trillion tokens are moving within a 24-hour period on the Shiba Inu network. These large transfers are crucial for traders to note, as they could indicate upcoming price movements. Among these transfers are significant amounts, such as one noticeable transaction moving to Shiba Inu, approximately $1.36 million, directed toward an unidentified recipient from what appears to be a private wallet. Another notable movement is from a Coinbase hot wallet, with over 106 billion Shiba Inu, equating to around $2.65 million, likely an internal transfer, or preparation for a volatility surge, which is what we are looking for. and preparation for an upcoming volatility surge fits perfectly with what we've discussed in this video and the potential for an upcoming Shiba Inu price surge. One thing we need to address is the Bitcoin dumping due to zero inflows with BlackRock, but investors believe this issue should be resolved very soon. But what is your opinion on that? Comment down below. I'd be eager to read your opinion. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comments section. This really helps the channel. Thank you for watching. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.